Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Reverse Stage series. Today we're going to be doing starting Season 1. We'll be doing the two top ones here, and we also, next episode we'll be doing this one, these three, and then these two will be their own video on themselves because they are very large. These are 5 and that is 6. This is 6 in total. Anyway, let's get into it. On to the first one, which will be in Dalmally. We'll be using the first one, which is against Melee, Skolgius, and Ruin. Of course, as there only are one version of each character, you will have to level them up. Which means, you might have to invest some resources into doing this. Of course, it is fine, because of course we now have these GP point systems, so, you may be investing your resources into this, but in the end, you will come out with something good. Instead of, just doing it and then only getting a few diamonds and SSR tickets, you also now get GP points, which are, in my opinion, more valuable than diamonds, as they are very hard to get. Okay, so we just got to defeat Melee. Does Melee have anything special? Decreased damage taken from humans, and we've got 2 humans. Lovely. Cool. Do we have any remove stances? I'm not sure. Okay, so we have remove stance at level 3. And then you have Spike. Okay, so the first thing we're probably going to do is just lower the attack. And then use this, and then this. One of the cards is a weak point, and I want to keep the other card just in case somehow I pull level 3. And he crit, that's the reason I gave him Sariel Link. He didn't crit with the Spike card though. Come on, something good, or not. Yeah, these guys won't do that much damage. It is the first one. So we just do this, this, and this. This should also do weak point again, also we'll get Gorgias result as well, which is good. If he's able to crit here, we might do decent damage. There's a crit, decent damage, and then of course weak point, which doesn't crit, of course. But now, of course, we do have the ultimate. What's the damage looking like on it? Poison, that's not too bad. For an enemy like this, poison isn't too bad. So what I will do is... Okay, he's just triple single died, that's fine. Doesn't do much damage anyway. Lower his attack just in case somehow he doesn't die here. Then we're going to pop this, and then we're also going to get this to also get Ruin's on, which will then lower their attack even more. Yeah, he survived. There you go, and Ruin finishes the job. This one's very easy. Of course, the challenges being, 8 turns is easy, 40k is pretty easy, especially with these 2 characters. They're rare characters, so you can just level them up. They're pretty cheap. Clear without anyone dying, as you saw. Melee doesn't do much damage, so it's not too hard. Anyway, on to the next one. On to the second one now of this location. We're going to be using Rune, Jude, and Fraser. So, once again, okay, you're definitely going to need Talmiel Link, because if you ever have Talmiel, use the link, it'll be very handy. Here we'll go Sariel, and then here, I'll just give Derriere. So 62k CC without anyone dying and clear within 8 turns, so that should be decently easy, because this isn't a very hard one at all. Of course there are 3 enemies we do have to kill, so that will be probably the hardest part of this. What I could do is... This is increased damage taken. Increased damage taken, then we lower their attack, then we AoE with this. Increase the damage taken, that then lowers their attack, and this is poison, which will do a little bit. Liz, doing decent damage. I think she can be debuffed with disable. Okay. Just gotta make sure... Okay, Liz is now disabled herself. There you go. Okay, so you can disable them, so of course Rotami will be very handy. I would like to try and kill Melee here, but I don't think we can. No effect. Is that attack seal? Okay, we're actually going to attack seal Melee and then AoE again, just for hand space. Okay, so he can be attack disabled, so also that's useful as well. Double crit. It's fine, he just put up that. The damage shouldn't be too bad from the counter. Do this. What is it? What is this at level 2? Removes buffs. Okay, that's still not very handy. We'll do this, and multiplier wise, This one is higher. I do want to try and kill Melly. I don't really want him to ult. That's fine. One more hit should kill. There we go. Melly's dead. So the ultimate has now been removed. There goes 16k. 16k isn't too bad. I don't think Liz is disabled. Now Liz is disabled again. Liz is now re-disabled herself. What can we do here? So, we can increase damage taken, AoE, and then this is another AoE card. We'll just use that. I didn't mean to actually click it, but I guess I'm going to use it now. Not too bad. 21k on Diane. That's not bad. And of course then these ults should be able to finish the job, which is attack disable. That symbol is bugged, it's only showing that it's 3 turns. And that it's on the last turn. Okay, that's kind of buggy, but alright. This is just an effect of corrosion. I'm going to kill here. And we're also going to use the Ruin single target for a Ruin's ultimate for next turn. There's corrosion. There's the finishing blow. I think she should die because it's max. So she'll die after this turn because the effect is max HP instead of current HP. Yeah, there you go. She's dead. You know, you see that one was easy. Once again, these are rare characters and SR characters, so they're not too expensive to level up. So it's pretty easy. Get GP points, 3 diamonds out of this. This isn't hard. Of course, the most expensive thing is probably the Super Awakening, but if you do have the resources to and you are farming GP points, SAing rare characters is probably the best way. It's the cheapest to level up. Anyway, on to the next one. On to the final one of the Dalmally location. We've got Jericho, Gulgias, Jude, and Frieza again. So, Jericho, we're going to be using Green Jericho. Green Jericho is very good. Also, Jericho will have Sariel Link. You can have Ratamiel. We'll just do races, it's so much easier. I'll just give you this, even though I can't have the effect, I don't really care. And then you can just have this and back. As you can see, you need 95k CC. This Jericho is SSR, but she is very good. And if you've been playing the game for a while, you probably have her somewhat leveled up, as she was very good for Belmouth back in the day of the Belmouth release. Clear with anyone dying, this should be easy, and then clear within 8 turns once again should be very easy. Let's get into it. Of course, you can use food. So if you want to run attack food or CC food, go ahead if it helps you. But I will not be running food. The reason that Jericho is so good is because she should have the ability to straight to 1-turn them. If that's a disable card, defense related stats. Okay, I don't really care about defense related stats. We're gonna do this. I'm pretty sure this is the AoE. Yeah. So Jericho has a weak point card, which should do quite a bit of damage here. As you can see, 57k is very good damage, and Barn is nearly dead already. Now we've got 2 more poisons, which is fine. Oh, sorry, bleeds. The Sentinel one might actually die to the bleed effect, which would be kind of useful. Saves us having to attack another target. Yeah, Barn's definitely going to die to bleed, unless he lifesteals a lot here. Yeah, he died to bleed. Cool. Okay, I don't really want to have to deal with the counter, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably just going to do this, and then this. So the reason I'm using the other 2 cards is not because they have an effect, it's mainly because I want to do damage so I can get the bleed to kill. Yeah, bleed will kill. That was going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, bleed is going to kill him, which is good. Oh, no, unless... Oh, okay, so he removes debuffs every turn and 4 heals. That's nice to know. That's fine, we will just one-shot with Jericho. Actually, no, we'll probably end up 2-shotting, but it's still fine. He has also given himself a defense increase, but I don't really care about that. Also, I'm pretty sure every card Jericho plays, she increases her crit chance by 5%, I want to say. Which is quite useful. Yeah. Critting quite a lot now, which is good. Jericho's ult, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Spike. I might use this card first, just to increase her crit chance a little bit more. So I use this, then... there's no one attack disable. I can't attack disable because it's using an ultimate. This should crit and hopefully kill immediately. Like 180k. Of course, mine is 6/6, but this is the SSR ticket. She's on the SSR ticket, so she's pretty common. I've only got the outfits that come with her. I've not bought any outfits with diamonds, so yeah. That was very easy. Of course, Jericho did most of the hard work, and I do highly recommend Jericho, because she's very good at doing all the heavy lifting. Anyway, on to the next one. Now we are on to Vanya next, which means the first one is Alioni and Twigo. So of course, Twigo, I'm pretty sure you can use relics in this. So no, I need Red Tomiel. Red Tomiel, just because the taunt, and then he will have good old. Of course, you only got to be 36k CC. I've got 80k. These are both rare characters, so of course, once again, they're very easy to level up, very cheap for the SAing. You can run food as well. As you can see, it doesn't say that you can't run food, so all you do is clear within 8 turns, which should be very, very easy. Yeah, okay, so you can use relics, because Twigo's relics there. Also, I've got Alioni's relic as well, which should also be useful. Yeah, look, the relic procced, which is kind of cool. That means if you do have the relics for these characters, or you can afford to get them, and they are easy to get, you can do it just for the extra stats, or just for the sake of, having the effect of the relic themselves. Probably just going to do this, and then, okay, I can't attack melee, that's nice to know, I guess. Twigo will crit a little bit, mainly because these enemies have like pretty negative crit resistance. It's not too bad damage on Liz. This Alioni card ignores resistance, which is also be quite useful. Yeah, Twigo would just face tank that. Okay, so they do delete cards. Or Liz does at least, which is nice to know. I'm also going to go for Twigo's ultimate, because it's Sever and it should do decent damage. Decent damage there. Decent damage there. And Twigo crits to finish the job, which is good. Now all we've got to do now is deal with melee, which shouldn't be too bad. If he double attacks, okay, now he's disabled himself, which is pretty useful. I am going to stance up here. So if he ults your into Alioni, that has the obviously the 45% damage reduction, as well as his passive, which gives him another 40% damage reduction as well. Twigo ults, hits the crit, big crit. Of course, these characters are 6/6 because they're rare and they're really easy to 6/6. So of course, everyone should have them 6/6, so it's not too bad. But anyway, that one was really easy. Of course, they pretty much took like no damage. If you do have the relics, they will help a little bit. Alioni's is just damage reduction for himself. And Twigo's is only a taunt for 2 turns, so of course, it's not really needed. Maybe the extra stats help a little bit, but that's really it. Anyway, on to the next one. Now we're on to the next one, which requires a Gil Thunder and a Griamore. So for Gil Thunder, I'm using blue Gil Thunder, and for Griamore, I'm probably going to use this one. Mainly because he is higher level, so he should give me more stats, as well as this was the broken one before he got heavy nerfed. You shall get Soriel Link, and you shall get good old Tomiel Link. So this Griamore was given out for free twice now, so of course you should have him if you've been playing for a while. Once again, CC, this one is an SR character, this Gil Thunder, and this is a SSR character. So, of course, investing on these characters may cost you a little more, but of course, if you do want to complete this, it's more than worth it. Leveling up those characters will also give you GP points. I do have the relics for both characters. Does Griamore actually have a relic? Yeah, okay, Griamore has a relic, so I've got Griamore's relic, and I've also got Gil Thunder's relic as well. So Griamore's relic doesn't work. Okay, Griamore's relic doesn't work. Gil Thunder's does, though. Which increases the hero's resistance, increases... Okay, I don't think I've actually registered his relic, so if I did, of course, once again, I'd have a little bit more CC anyway. We're just going to do that, and then this. So, the reason I decided to go for Blue Gil Thunder is Blue Gil Thunder increases the defense by X%, right? Which is very handy because Griamore also increases defense per buff he has, so it'll be very useful for him. Of course, if this was the old pre-nerf Griamore, you could probably just run, like... Griamore was broken when they changed the cards to attack, but yeah. Probably just going to go for this, and then this. So hopefully the second... So yeah, this AoE should kill. That's why it's single target. I thought it was single target, yeah. And now this should, once again, just proc shock on melee, just do a little bit of passive damage. Now we've got Griamore's ult, Gil Thunder's ult, which should wipe What is it? Shock. Okay, but it's a very high multiplier. We're also then going to do this. We'll do this first. This, and then this. Even though I know Grim was buff and he buffs himself, I thought I might as well do it beforehand. This should do a decent chunk of damage, or just one shot. That's the only good thing about using these SR and rare characters, is that you mostly have them 6-6, or they're really easy to 6-6 if you really want to do it with them 6-6. So of course, as you can see, once again, another really easy one. On to the next one. Now we are on to the final one, and once again we have to use Gilthunder, Alioni, and Tweako against a melee. So once again, I'm probably going to give Tommy a link to him, Sorry, I'll link to you, and then you can just get Ludo link, just for the sake of Ludo has quite high CC. So the reason I give Grace links is I would only really give them if they're 6-6 unless they're Tommy, or Tommy is also a very good link to have just in general, no matter what level, but of course 6-6 is better for the basic stats. So once again, 67k, 125k, SSR, rare, and rare. So, you know, this team isn't very taxing, especially on SA coins, as they actually cost less. Rare and SR characters cost less than SSR characters to level up when it comes to Super Awakening, so it's not that bad. Okay, so it's a 3-man versus 3-man, which is fine. Okay, I'm probably... Who looks the most irritating in terms of... Mirror's 1 debuff, cool, don't care. Defense lower. Normal melee. Liz, okay. So she has Hostess Liz passive, so I'm probably just going to get rid of her first. Do this, and then do this. Decent damage from Alioni. The only reason I've given him Sorry I'll Link is because he ignores resistance by... that card he has ignores resistance, which is kind of useful. Lowering my defense, which is fine. If they attack twice, they will of course trigger Tommy's Link, which should be pretty useful, like Liz is about to do now, and disable herself. Which is kind of useful, but unfortunately we'll be killing Liz this turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll do this, and we'll do this. So hopefully... hoping Tweako should kill her. Maybe I should attack with Tweako first, but... it's fine, he's gone. Gilthunder still does decent damage, even though he doesn't crit. And now next turn we can now taunt up with good old Alioni, who should be able to tank very well. Tweako is also tanking very well, but of course he does have a Tommy Link, which helps a lot with it. I might see if we can kill Diane here. Diane might be a pretty good one to kill. I don't think Tweako's gold cost doing enough. Oh, 45k, let's go. I was not expecting that. I was expecting like 20-something-k. Like 29k or something. Once again, we are going to stance up. Then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. So the reason I've done this is because, just in case I don't kill... oh, okay, so we are going to kill, that's completely fine. Very good work. Tweako is a big carry here, mainly because Tweako is a very good character overall, increasing strength attributes HP by 30%, which is pretty good. Anyway, that's the last one. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see, these aren't very hard. Next video, I'm not sure which ones I'm going to do, but of course, we're going to be doing all of Season 1, and then Season 2, and then Season 3 in order, so don't worry. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.